Today we're tasting one of my favorite warm weather red wines, Grenache, and I have here a Santa Barbara Winery Grenache. It's a 2015. I'll link this bottle specifically in the description box below. The Grenache grape is the most planted grape in the world, enormously grown in Spain and referred to as a New World wine, whereas a Old World wine would be from France. Grenache did originate in Spain, but today is grown in countries such as the US, Mexico, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, France, Italy, Morocco, Algeria, Tanzania, South Africa, and Australia. Grenache is mainly used as a blending grape, so when you see a blend wine, it usually does include Grenache as well as some other grapes. However, it's become increasingly popular as a single varietal wine, which is what I have right here. Grenache ripens pretty late, so it does prefer long-lasting summers. It's not only delicious, but it's an affordable wine, making it accessible to anyone that wants to try. The Grenache grape also makes white wines and red wines so that there's an option for everyone. The first thing you'll notice with a Grenache is its amazing red color. It's much easier to see with a white piece of paper behind it, but when looking at this wine and comparing it to others, this wine is much thinner. It's not very viscous like a Cabernet, for example, and it has some purple hues towards the end of the wine. Next, we'll go ahead and swirl the wine, releasing its dark fruit aromas. There's several in this wine that we will explore in just a moment, but usually swirling the wine helps oxidize it, meaning that over time it'll release those fruit aromas. It helps the wine breathe and overall making a better wine tasting experience for you. The aromatics of a Grenache tend to be of dried leaves, red bell peppers, red licorice, blackberry, and plum. When tasting this wine, you'll notice its semi-sweet flavor as well as medium acidity. Some extra tasting notes include that of strawberry, raspberry, some citrus, cinnamon, and tobacco. Depending on where your Grenache is from, you'll notice very different tasting profiles. In Australia, for example, you'll get very vibrant and lively Grenaches. You'll pick up flavors such as dark chocolate and jam, and overall very lively and rich wine. Whereas in Spain or in California, like this wine here, the tasting profile is much more of dark berries like that plum and blackberry mentioned. Many of these flavors are similar to a Pinot Noir, so if you want to do a side-by-side comparison of these two wines, I highly recommend. Let me know in the comments below which fruit flavors you're picking up when tasting this wine. Now, the next fun part about drinking wine is getting to pair it with food. For main dishes, any roasted meat or paellas are amazing with a Grenache. For veggies, beets, carrots, and parsnips complement the wine very well. And for cheeses, I recommend blue cheese, Gouda, and cheddar. And for my favorite part, desserts, dark chocolate or grilled figs are such a treat. If you're loving Grenache, hit that like button and click here for another delicious red wine to try. Cheers!